Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Sorry I did not record yesterday after the gym, but all I did was come home, kind of wash some clothes. I still have to wash. I have a lot of clothes that I have to wash, so I washed some clothes and put them away, and I didn't record it. And I kind of lounged around the entire day because I had no plans for Saturday. I've been outside like too often. So Saturday was the day that I was planning to chill at home. But yeah, so today I'm about to go to a game, an Orioles game. I'll tell you about that in a second. But as y'all saw in a previous clip, I was reading my devotional. I told y'all getting out of this lazy girl era, getting back into the woman that I am. And one of the things that I really like about myself is that I like to stay in my word. Like I like to stay in touch with God, but I have not been doing so within the last 2 to 3 years. Not to say I haven't been going to church, because today the reason why I read my Bible is because I'm not going to church because I said we're going to this baseball game. My boyfriend coming to get me at like 9 o'clock. We have to be there at 10 and my church starts at 10:15. But while I'm talking, I'm about to do my skincare and everything. But give me a second. I need to go get some cotton swabs. 1 second. But yeah, so a part of getting out of this lazy girl journey, well, era, is, you know, getting back into my Bible. If you watch my other channel that I've had, you know that always been into my word, love God and everything. And, you know, I just haven't been reading my Bible lately and really doing the things like journaling. I look back at my journal, I had probably like 3 or 4 entries from last year, which is sad. Out of 365 days, and sorry, I'm looking at my mirror, but out of 365 days, I only had 3 to 4 entries. Like, that's not okay. So I've been getting back into, you know, reading my Bible and journaling and everything. And so, like I said, because I couldn't go to church today, I went ahead and got up and read my Bible. And I wanted to talk to you guys about what I read today. So I read John 16 today, verses 1 through 33. So I read the whole chapter, and I'm gonna talk about some of the things that stuck out to me. So I do have my Bible here and like the verses that I highlight. I told you these things so that when their time comes, you will remember. I told you them. I didn't tell you these things from the beginning because I was with you. And so that just made me think of, like, you know, when you was younger, you were covered by God. God, you know, talked to you figuratively. You really may not have understood because you were a child. But when you were a child, you know, God covers you. And I feel like as you get older, you have to have your own relationship with God and be able to trust in his word, which means that first you have to get into your word to trust his word. But yeah, so that's what that made me think of. And so usually what I do is I have 2 journals. I have a regular journal where I just write my thoughts about how I feel and things. And then I have a Bible journal. So what I did in my Bible journal this morning is I wrote down the verse that I read, the date and the time. The date and the time. And then I wrote my thoughts about what I read. So then what else? So there was like 4 parts that I really like highlighted. So then another part was you will become sorrow, but your sorrow will turn to joy. And he talked about how like women, you know, during childbirth, they have sorrow, they feel pain, because, you know, labor is painful. But then once they have their child, they no longer feel that pain. They have joy now that their child has been born. So that just made me think of like, just in this world, we have to know like things will come in our life and they will come to harm us. But God, as long as we stay connected to God and we know his word, we know that God loves us. So therefore God will always turn that pain or that sorrow into joy. So when you come into things, I guess that goes back to the saying where weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, because God is always going to come through. So that's what I kind of took away from that. The next thing, which was the biggest thing for me, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on this because I feel like this is where I am right now in my life. And it says, and so it starts with, "And that day you will not ask me anything. Truly I tell you, everything you ask in the Father's name, so everything you ask the Father in my name, he will give you. Until now you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, so that your joy may be complete." And this is really big for me personally, because I feel like I have been very complacent in life, right? These last 2 years. I feel like ever since I moved into my house, I feel like I have been very complacent. I stopped asking God for things, because this is one of like my biggest things on my, you know, my goals and the things that I wanted. I had got, if you don't know, I had got a new job in 2021 on a Monday, and on a Friday I closed on my house. So I started the job that I'm at now, I started it August 16th, 2021. I closed on my house August 20th or 21st. I think I closed on my house August 21st or August 20th, 2021. So I literally started a new job on a Monday and I closed on my house that Friday. So I feel like everything I had wanted, I wanted more money, I wanted my own house, like I got that, and I prayed on that for a very long time. And now I'm not going to go into details of every single thing that I want right now, but I will say that like now one of the things that I want, I won't say the biggest because there is something much bigger, but I'm not going to share that with you guys. One of the things that I really want is I want to do content and I want to be successful. So if you don't know, I do have another channel that I started before this channel, and I was doing content related to social work. I'm monetized on that channel. I have about 8,000 subscribers. But then I no longer wanted to do that type of content. I've been trying to post, you know, more of like the things that I want on there, and they just have not been doing well. And I've been going back and forth about like posting on this channel or posting on that channel, and I just have made the decision that moving forward I'm just going to post on this channel even though it's not monetized. I do have good views for the amount of subscribers that I have on this channel, and I'm very close to getting monetized, because ultimately I do want to become a full-time creator. That honestly is one of my goals. However, I feel like in my heart I feel like God has been telling me constantly, do content. The last 3 to 4 years I've been in this house, God has been telling me I need to do content, and I have not been listening because I've been very fearful of, and I won't even say fearful, I just feel like, you know, I wanted to do well. I have 8,000 subscribers on that channel, and I wanted to continue on that channel, but I never once prayed to God and asked for direction. I never told God what it is that I really want. And even till now, that's what I wrote in my journal. The things that I want now, and that's not the only thing that I want, right? That I'm not getting. I've been feeling lately like sad about, you know, feeling like maybe God left me. Well, God has never left me. When I look over my life, God has always provided for me. God has always showed up on time. So I don't even know why I think now that God has already given me everything I want, that I can't have more. And I feel like God has left me. You know, I'm looking at the people around me, seeing them accomplish things. And not to say I'm not successful, because I have a great paying job. I mean, a really good paying job. I have my own house, but I want more. Do I want more? Yes. Do I want to now do the thing that I really want to do, which is content? Yes. Do I want to make the money that I want to make from content? Yes. Do I want to get a new house and rent this house out? Yes, because I want a bigger space. Do I want to get married? Yes. I have a boyfriend. However, we're not married yet. We have been having that discussion. But do I want to get engaged? Yes. Do I want to have a baby? Yes. Like, do I want a new car? Yes. Do I want to be able to give back to my community and do things? Yes. But I feel like I have not asked God for any of those things, and that's why they have not come to pass. And I feel bad because or sometimes even mad with God, like, wait, why haven't I gotten these things? And I'm like, girl, you have always been one of God's favorites. God has always shown up in your life. I'm about to do my eyebrows. God has always shown up for you. Why do you think that God left you? God has not left you. You just have not gotten on your knees like you used to and ask God for the things that you want. Y'all, when I tell you, I used to pray down. My SD card is about to die in like 4 minutes. Well, it's about to be full in 4 minutes. I'm gonna need to get a new SD card. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say, is that I feel like, you know, I'm thankful that I even have the motivation to get back into my word and get back to who I am, because again, you know, I know God. I know exactly who he is. I just been lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I just been lazy, and that's why this series is called Getting Out of My Lazy Girl Era, because laziness has caused me to gain so much weight. As y'all can see, it's caused me to not be as creative as I want to be. Like, being lazy has cost me a lot, and I want to get back to who I was. I want to get back into that gym consistently. I want to get my nutrition together. I want God to take, and I need to pray those things, like, God, take away, you know, my desire for certain foods. Give me the strength to have consistency, to not only go to the gym, because I told y'all earlier, the gym is only 20% of it, but to also, you know, put in that same effort in the kitchen, get 10,000 steps a day. Like, that's where I am now. And I feel like the only way that I'm going to get where I want to be is I need to pray my way through it, and I need to show up. And I'm also just going to document my journey, because this is a part of what I want to do. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm about to just do my eyebrows. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to come pick me up. He says he's going to come about 9:30. It's 8:50, so he should be texting me or calling me soon, letting me know he's on his way. And then we're gonna go to the game. I'm gonna probably have to record on my phone, because my camera about to die. I'm waiting for him to bring me my shirt, because he doesn't have a lot of kids. So just a little backstory: he's coaching t-ball. He was coaching like an older crew, but he was coaching boys, and they all went to high school last year. So they were really good. Like, we've been together for 3 years. I think they won 2 championships, but I think he had that team for a while, since they was like in middle school, all the way through middle school or elementary school. I don't know. But yeah, so now he's coaching t-ball with his daughter. And so this is a full circle moment. I only got 2 minutes left, because I used to play softball younger, and I used to go to the Oriole Stadium and walk around during a Little League day, and he did as well when he played baseball. So we're now taking his daughter to her first game, and she's going to experience it. But I have to go. I'll come back to you guys a little later. I got to change this SD card, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys. Alright guys, so we are out here with all these kids waiting to go in, and we've been sitting outside for a while. None of my kids are here. We've been sitting outside for a very long time, like an hour. So she wants to be in my video. This is going on my YouTube channel. So yeah, we're just waiting to go in. I'm a coach. I'm not really a coach, but I want to go in and walk around the stadium. So. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I do apologize for the video being short and for me looking a mess this entire video, but I will get better for future videos. But like I was saying, this is the start of getting out of my lazy girl era, losing this weight, and just getting back to the things that I love. I feel like I have been slowly getting back into it, and that's all that matters, is that I have started, and I'm pretty sure once I get my groove, it will pick up. So I'm really happy that I even recorded this video and I'm putting this out there. I will, like I said, do a better job with recording and editing and everything in the future, but I just wanted to start. I want to start somewhere. As time progresses, I will get better. So I'm not even worried about that. But yeah, I am definitely going to be documenting this journey, documenting my weight loss journey. And now that I feel comfortable with my decision of just documenting everything on this channel, I'm okay with it. And I will be putting out a lot of more videos. So if you're not subscribing, subscribe to my channel, because yeah, I'm going to really bring you guys along with this journey. I'm going to show you my body. I'm going to show you how I look. Although I'm not comfortable with how I look, I feel like somebody out there can relate to me, or they may self-identify with me. You know, maybe we have like, you know, similar body types or something like that. So I definitely want to get out of my comfort zone and put that out there for you guys, because that's the only way that I'm going to grow, and that's the only way I'm going to help you guys go. So I also have started the 75 hard challenge. Today was day 1. So by the time I will be recording that journey, but by the time I start recording, I will be a couple days in already. Like I said, today was the first day. I didn't eat the best today, but I did get my 45-minute walk in this morning. I'm probably going to try to do another 45-minute walk tonight because it's only 8 o'clock. But yeah, stay along, stay tuned for the journey, and I hope I inspire somebody as well on this journey that I am in. Okay, whatever. But if you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about this video. Give me some tips of what you would like for me to see from me as far as recording, and I will put that content out for you guys. Don't forget to like, share this video to somebody, and yeah, we're about to get back into the roll of things. Like, we're going to document this journey, and we're going to get this content up, because those are the two things that I want to do. So I'll see you guys. I don't know why I just made that loud noise with my lips, but I'll see you guys in my next video.